Picture this. It's a hot summer day. You're at the beach and you decide to treat yourself to a nice big scoop of ice cream. You eagerly take a huge bite, savoring the sweet, cold goodness. But suddenly it hits you. A sharp, stabbing pain right behind your eyes. Ouch, brain freeze. We've all been there, right? That sudden, intense headache that makes you want to press your head against the nearest cold surface. But why does this happen? What's going on in our brains when we experience this icy phenomenon? Let's dive into the science behind brain freeze and find out why our bodies react this way to something as enjoyable as a cold treat. Brain freeze, also known by its more scientific and complicated name, sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia, is a short-lived but intense headache. It's that feeling you get when something really cold touches the roof of your mouth. Here's what happens. The cold stimulus causes the blood vessels in the roof of your mouth to constrict rapidly. This constriction helps to minimize heat loss. As the cold sensation subsides, these blood vessels quickly dilate or expand back to their normal size. This rapid change in blood vessel size is what triggers the pain receptors in the lining of your mouth. These receptors send signals to your brain, telling you something is cold. Your brain interprets these signals as pain in your head, hence the term brain freeze. Now you might be wondering why the pain is felt in the head and not in the mouth where the cold actually is. The answer lies in a large nerve called the trigeminal nerve. This nerve is responsible for transmitting sensory information from your face, including your mouth, to your brain. When the cold stimulus hits the roof of your mouth, it activates the trigeminal nerve. The nerve then sends signals to the brain, indicating pain. However, the brain gets a little confused. It's not used to receiving such intense signals from the mouth. So, it misinterprets the location of the pain and assumes it's coming from the head, specifically the forehead. Think of it like this. Imagine wearing a hat, and someone pulls on the brim. You would feel the tugging sensation on your head, even though the force is being applied to the hat. Similarly, the brain interprets the cold sensation in the mouth as pain in the head. Who gets it worst? We've all experienced brain freeze at some point, but some people seem to be more susceptible to it than others. Have you noticed that? Why do you think that is? Well, the intensity of brain freeze can vary from person to person. Some people barely notice it, while others experience a sharp, debilitating pain. Factors like genetics, the individual sensitivity of your trigeminal nerve, and even the temperature of the cold food or drink can all play a role. Interestingly, there's a link between migraines and brain freeze sensitivity. People who suffer from migraines are often more likely to experience intense brain freeze. This is because both conditions involve the trigeminal nerve. So, if you're prone to migraines, you might want to take it slow when enjoying those icy treats. How to stop brain freeze fast? Brain freeze, while unpleasant, is usually harmless and short-lived. It typically lasts for a few seconds to a minute, and the pain subsides on its own. But there are a few things you can do to alleviate the discomfort more quickly. The most effective method is to warm up the roof of your mouth. You can do this by pressing your tongue firmly against the roof of your mouth. The warmth of your tongue will help to counteract the cold temperature and relax the blood vessels. Another way to stop brain freeze is to drink or sip on a warm beverage. The warmth will have a similar effect as pressing your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Remember, the key is to gradually warm up the affected area, so avoid using very hot water or drinks, as this can actually worsen the pain. Conclusion: ice-cold facts and call to action. Brain freeze, although a bit of a nuisance, is a fascinating example of how our bodies react to sudden temperature changes. It's a reminder of the complex and intricate workings of our nervous system. So the next time you feel that familiar pang in your head after indulging in a cold treat, remember it's just your trigeminal nerve playing tricks on you. And don't forget the simple remedies to ease the discomfort and get back to enjoying your icy delights. Now here's a quirky fact to keep you entertained. Did you know that camels, those amazing desert creatures, are experts at avoiding brain freeze? They can drink gallons of cold water without experiencing any discomfort. That's because their palates are positioned in a way that prevents the cold water from directly hitting the roof of their mouths. Pretty cool, huh? What are your thoughts on brain freeze? Have you experienced it in a funny or unusual way? Share your stories in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more fun facts and science explorations. Stay curious. Fun facts about brain freeze. Here are a few more fun facts about brain freeze to keep you entertained. Brain freeze is more likely to occur when you're dehydrated. The pain of brain freeze is often described as an ice cream headache. Some people experience brain freeze from cold air, especially on chilly days. Brain freeze is a temporary condition and has no lasting effects. There's no scientific evidence that eating ice cream too quickly causes brain damage, so enjoy those cold treats. Thank you for your watching.